What's going on, guys? Yapnosis. I'ma just get straight to the point, ladies and gentlemen. Shit is getting serious, bro. I had no idea it was this serious. In the modern day of dating, I'ma just say this, bro. Nobody has it as tough as a short king, bro. Short dudes, anybody below the height, honestly, 5'7" and below, yo, bro, it is actually serious. Title of the video, The Dating Life of a Short King, bro. When I tell you, dog, some of the things I heard here, some of the takes that some of these women had to say about just the existence of a short dude and how it made them feel, bro. If I was a short dude myself, dog, I would be a tier 1 crash out, bro. Tier 1, I'm talking, me personally, bro, I'm 6'1", right? So I don't have to deal with what some of the people that are like, considered short have to deal with. But again, I didn't choose to be this tall. You know what I'm saying? I actually wanted to be taller when I was younger. I wanted to be like 6'9" and shit. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to go to the league and shit. I capped out at 6'1". I can't complain though, right? But at the end of the day, none of us chose our height. And the fact that some of these women were just so willy-nilly comfortable saying what they did about short dudes, bruh. Yo, man, I don't even want to waste no more time. Let's just get straight into the meat and potatoes, bruh.
I'm tired of people confusing you for like my older cousin or my brother. Like, that's embarrassing. And Craig, he taller than him. You feel me? So,
guys, this is her boyfriend, by the way. This is her boyfriend, and she just described this dude to be embarrassing, right? Embarrassing. That's the word you use to describe your boyfriend. Let's go on ahead.
Because of his height? Is that what you're saying?
It's embarrassing.
You know what? What? So you mean to tell me you don't want to be with him anymore because he's short? I just want to understand. Baby, is that what she said? Is that
what she said.
You were with him before that? You made up your mind to love him, right? How long were y'all together? How long y'all been together?
Been together for 2 years.
So
this woman was with him for 2 years, and the word she used to describe her man was embarrassing. For something he can't control, by the way. Right? It'd be one thing if you say, yo, my man gained like 80 pounds. This motherfucker was fit when I met him. Now he's 80 pounds overweight. Yo, this shit is embarrassing. I did not meet you like this. You switched up on me. You met this dude like this, bruh. And then you just call him embarrassing? Yo, I would be I'd be a crash out, bro.
Staying with me, I pay all the bills. I do everything. Treat her nice.
And it's because, just so I know, it's because he's not my height or taller. That's what you're saying. And you're gonna lose a good man. You got a good job, right? You pay all the bills, so you're gonna leave. Let me just ask you this. You're gonna take this guy that you're seeing over a guy that has a job, takes care of himself. Do you own a house or an apartment?
No, we got a condo.
He has a condo. Whose name is it in?
It's in my name.
Okay, so let me just see. Honey, I just want to see what she's willing to give up. You willing to give up a guy with his stuff together? Got your own car? Is your car paid off?
Yes.
He has a paid off car.
Paid off car.
Great job. Makes money. I ain't gonna talk about the Scooby-Doo shirt, because who don't like Scooby-Doo? No, I'm not making it funny.
That's a violation, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I peeped the Scooby-Doo shirt, man. That was a violation. You got her fucking laughing and shit now. That shit was kind of funny though, I ain't gonna lie. But bro, she's willing to give up who knows what this other guy has, right? This dude has the full package. She's willing to give all that up. Calls him embarrassing because he's a short guy.
Favorite shirt.
Crazy. Okay, the Scooby-Doo shirt comment was pretty funny, not gonna lie. Actually, but check out what this bald girl had to say about dating a short king.
What is the most petty reason you broke up with someone?
Probably because they're short.
You're bald! I mean, bro, at that point, bro, that shit evens out. Now, if he's a bald short guy, I mean, you know what I'm saying? But, bro, I don't know no dudes out here checking for a bald chick, bro. And it just goes to show, man, and this is the problem, low-key, because a lot of guys they operate in such a scarcity mindset, honestly, that she probably does still get a lot of attention despite the fact that she's bald. Again, nothing wrong with her being bald, by the way. I'm just saying, like, bro, it's like a give and take. You're bald, he's short, like, you would think that.
Can't do short.
And the reason why I can't date a short man is because if we're spooning, it's gonna feel like I have a book bag on.
What?
I
love when people ask me why I don't really want to date short guys, because I'm 4'11". Bitch.
You're 4'11".
I'm already short. I'm not trying to have these gopher-ass kids, okay? My mom is 5 feet tall and married a 5'5" man. I did my time. I want some motherfucking average-ass kids.
I hate when short men are referred to as short kings. King to who? Snow White's dwarfs? Huh? Short men shouldn't exist.
You see, shit like this, bro, honestly, man, unwarranted hate. Unwarranted hate for somebody that, quite frankly, has not done any. What has a short man done to you for you to feel like this, right? Did a short man break your heart? Because to just say some shit like this, short men shouldn't exist for what? And guys, I feel passionate about this. Again, I'm not even short myself. I am 6'1". Quite frankly, I think 6'1" is going out of style, bro. Someday that shit's gonna be considered average, right? But for now, I'm considered one of the tall people. But I feel passionate about this, not because I am a short person, but because I am a man who understands that I had no control of my height. I didn't choose this shit. I didn't work for this shit. Nobody did, right? If you're somebody who's into nutrition, or if you're somebody that did everything right by the book, the most you can get and capitalize on your height is maybe a few centimeters, an inch at max, right? But everything else is left up to genetics. You know what I mean? So it's like, I just feel so weird about this because I know, bro, this could have been me. I could have ended up being a short guy. And again, I would have been a tier 1 crash out seeing shit like this, bro. Tier 1! Absolutely ridiculous.
Their pathetic embarrassment between their legs, their pathetic excuse between their legs is...
See, that comment right there, bro, that lets me know some dude did break her heart. She was fucking with a short guy. The dude dogged her out probably, and now she's crashing out. Because otherwise, how would she know of what the dude is dealing with between her legs? And again, a lot of women like to resort to, like, you know, shaming tactics when a guy breaks their heart and stuff like that. You were letting this nigga pipe probably for God knows how long, you know what I'm saying? He dogged you out, maybe you cheated. I'm not advocating for that, but maybe he did that shit, and now you're out here just cursing all short men, bro. You have a fucking mental problem. Go to a fucking therapist, lady. You know what I'm saying? Go seek therapy. Don't go out here like just spewing this nonsense on the internet.
Usually 2, you feel me? Like, I don't know who decided to come up with the term short kings, but please remove the word king.
So I have this theory from chatting to like single friends and gathering data. I feel like I know what types of men are good in bed. If you go for a guy who's like a slim build, so still in shape, still takes care of himself, but it's just more like a slim build,
right.
And I would say maybe like 5'11" upwards, they're gonna be better in bed. Like, this is just from like collecting data, chatting to single.
No, yeah, this is from you collecting data. Yeah. Physically going out there and collecting data with these height ranges. Because what the fuck are you talking about? Why do you keep... This is the second time she's brought that up. This is from me out there collecting data. Sure. Peep the meme image in the background, by the way. That shit's... Hey. I may or may not have anything to do with this video, by the way. I'm just saying.
Friends, in general, those types of guys, I think, are better in the bedroom. 6'4", skinny guys as well. They're up there. Short kings. I mean, I think short kings can go either way. But then a lot of girls have been saying to me that short kings kind of overcompensate. They almost try too hard in the bedroom because they're trying to overcompensate. A
lot of girls, bro. Why are you taking the opinions of others, dog? Like, have you experienced it yourself? You're just gonna take what anybody tells you, bro? Like, what are you talking about?
Compensate for the fact that they're not tall men, so they almost try a bit too hard.
Let's not act like there ain't tall dudes out there that's rocking shrimps, bro. Me personally can't relate. I can't relate personally. But I've definitely heard stories. I've definitely seen, I've heard guys even mention, yo, I'm such and such. I'm like, there's a dude I knew back in college. Nigga was 6'5". I remember we were at a frat party. The nigga said, bro, I got like a 4-incher. How many of you 6'5"? You got a 4-incher? You know what I'm saying? Like, let's not act like the tall, bro. The meat size to height ratio, that shit is as random as fucking the genetic lottery itself in terms of height. You know what I'm saying? It's not always one and the same. Everything doesn't always anatomically line up. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's pretty ridiculous.
And that also does make sense. I mean, babe, this is just from like chatting to my single friend.
We get it. You got the data from chatting with your single friends. It's not like you went out there and collected the data yourself. Right. Sure.
Short man, big ego. A man's ego is like stretched through their body. The shorter they are, the more concentrated the ego. The taller they are, the more dispersion.
Fair enough.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? With women, emotionally, that's like our thing, and we can fill the room. But with men, physically, I feel like the ego is more concentrated.
You see, you get people like this, bro. Someone who should honestly be taking their health and fitness a lot more serious. Is she in a hospital bed, by the way? Like, yo, what are we talking about here? You're commenting on something that can't be controlled, right? You're stereotyping short men. Ma'am, how about you focus on yourself, get your ass in shape, and maybe you would not have to be on this bedside fucking hospital bed right now, making a stupid ass TikTok. What are we talking about here, bro?
Based on their size.
Next. You know who's never gonna get love from me? Short kings.
The fucking smoke detector. You can't make this shit up, bro.
Like, there is a reason nobody wants y'all. Y'all literally have the nastiest attitudes, Napoleon complex, nothing to offer, and think you're better than everybody because you know you're not. Shut the fuck up.
I hate short everything. Short men, short hair, short clothes, short effort, short money, short change, short memory.
Just unwarranted, honestly. Like, for what?
I try to warn women against short kings, not because I'm like just trying to make fun of men. You know, I'm not above that. So if that was the reason, I would say so. But because I do think there's like a legitimate like threat or like potential for a huge problem there. There's a lot of facets we have to take into consideration, right? So men's desirability is quite simple. They don't have as many things that they have to do as women have to do in order to be considered desirable.
What? Flashback. All men are.
If you guys don't know about this clip that's about to play right now, it's basically they had a list of candidates that they selected, right? And there were two short guys in particular, but this video only highlights one of them. And they lined up that short guy with a bunch of other short guys or with a bunch of other men of different height ranges to kind of see what it would take for a woman to date that short man. And I believe he's about 5'3". Let's go on and see what it took for someone to finally say, okay, yeah, I'll date him. It was actually crazy.
Are not created equal, at least in size. Millions of little boys grow up to be short men. And if you're not one of them, you're about to find out how size can
And it's actually crazy because, like, there was a point in time where, like, being short was considered cute. Like, y'all remember middle school, elementary school, even high school? There were short dudes that were pulling, bro. Like legit short. At one point, I remember I was like, shit, I'm trying to be short. Because there were short dudes that were pulling. Something happened along the lines that like eventually like influenced women to say like, actually, you know what? Tall is what we're looking for now. Because I remember back in middle school, high school, or middle school, elementary, maybe a little bit of high school, like height was not a huge deal for me. Like I don't remember girls making that a huge thing. Like short dudes were always, it would be like the short dude who was low-key just like handsome or had a nice face. He would attract all the baddies, bro. They all wanted him. And then all of a sudden, like shit just changed. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what the fuck happened.
Dramatically affect a man's life.
Hey, goes to show, bro. All this shit is really just social conditioning because what the fuck?
I don't care hair color, eye color, skin color. They need to be tall. Sorry.
We wanted to see if anyone would pick 5'3" Rob. When Andrea told us women like doctors, we gave him an MD. Their choice?
Andrew. I would say Matt, I think.
No, Rob. We piled on some more assets. We said besides being a doctor, he was also a best-selling author and champion skier who just built his own ski house.
Does that affect your choices?
He's still short.
And it's the motherfucker like this saying this, bro. It's the motherfucker like this saying this shit with a smile on her face. And look at this motherfucker next to her laughing. Just like it's like it's a joke. Unbelievable, bro. I would be a tier 1 crash out, dog. Tier 1, bro.
Then we gave Rob a promotion. We made him chief of staff at a prestigious hospital.
Who would you pick him?
Angie's probably the closest to who I'd pick.
I'd pick Matt.
Jeffrey, the pilot.
What would it take? Now we said Rob was also a gourmet cook who loves children.
Oh, definitely. I would take him in a minute then.
It took this guy being a doctor, chief of staff, having a ski house, you know what I'm saying, and whatever the fuck else was said at the end, for somebody, one lady, to say, okay, based off of all that now, yeah, I'd pick him. But let's not get it twisted. This isn't like, her choice isn't based on like actual desire for him. She's not actually physically attracted to this guy, right? She's just saying that because like there's just a lot of benefits that she can gain from being with someone like this. So it's not even like actual attraction, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like a transactional thing at that point. It's low-key sad,
Height,
dog.
no problem.
I wouldn't, because I would think I don't want short little kids.
Damn. There you go.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. There's one downfall about being 5'5". There's a lot of good-looking women out here that are just out my height range. You know what I'm saying? You can look good as you want, nigga. 5'5" ain't pulling no 5'7", 5'8", 5'9". That shit look crazy anyway. I ain't saying I ain't done it before, but we grown now. You know what I'm saying? That was back in the high school days. You know what I'm saying? This shit was a lot more accessible. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying, bro. Back in high school, I knew a lot of short dudes that was pulling hers. It was a lot of short dudes pulling all the girls. I could say myself, I was one of the taller kids. I was not pulling no hoes, bro. Now, again, they did have a lot of things that I didn't have. You know what I'm saying? They had a lot more swag. You know what I'm saying? Back then, I didn't have money. I couldn't buy no shoes. I couldn't buy no drip. You know what I'm saying? I wore basically the same thing every other day. But still, you know, they were pulling all the girls. So, like, something happened after middle school, high school. Women just kind of switched up and said, we not fuck with the short dudes no more. I don't know what it is.
Keep shit on the DL, too. Yeah, options are limited when you're 5'5". But still, you gotta be that nigga, you know what I'm saying? Fuck it. You gonna get one of them. Ain't like I ain't pulled a bad one before.
Right.
But some of these taller women, yeah, I love the damn. I be thinking that sometimes, bro. Like, sometimes I wish I was like that damn, 6'5", too damn tall. Nigga, if I was just about 5'8", 5'9", 6 foot, nigga.
Bro's just asking to be average, bro. That's crazy, man. Crazy, dog.
First of all, I be in the NFL. But second, nigga, I'm pulling some shit, and I ain't talking muscles.
Well,
all right, let's get it.
As a short man myself, I 1000% understand why other short men be so angry out the world. Cause why is the dating pool so hard when you're tiny?
That's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna put it in this perspective for the women real quick. Imagine you are kicking it with this guy, right? And things are going great. And he just thinks that you're absolutely beautiful, stunning. Y'all kicking it, y'all fucking, all kinds of shit. Then you trying to figure out why he not committing. Then that man looks you dead in your face and be like, honestly, your ass just isn't fat enough for you to be my girlfriend. What the fuck? What are you talking about? I've legit had women look me in my face.
No, actually picture that though. Actually picture being with a girl, right? And because it'll be crazy for a man to just say what he just said right there, right? If a man was honest enough and be like, you know what? You're a great woman. I like everything about you. You have all the qualities that I would want in a partner. But you know what I'm saying? You just ain't got no yams back there. You ain't got no butt. I can't deals with you. Bro, I ain't gonna lie. You would be canceled within your entire state. You would never be able to work in your state again, bro. You'd have to change your name, change your address. You might even have to go facial reconstruction just to have a chance, like across the country type shit. You would be canceled for the rest of your life if you didn't do everything I just listed right there, right? But we see this time and time again with women when it comes to shorter guys. They would say, you have this, you have that. Honestly, you would be the perfect guy. You're handsome. You're just short. You're just a little too short for me, and I can't do that. I need a tall guy, right? And I understand women, honestly, just wanting somebody a little bit taller than them. But these days, it's like short women. Like, again, we had a 4'11" chick on here. It will be someone like 4'11" rejecting someone that's 5'7". Like someone that's 5'2" rejecting someone that's like 5'7", 5'8". And it's like, dude, like, let's just think about it. Do you think a girl that's 6'2" would be rejecting a guy that's 6'8", 6'7"? No. right? Because the differential right there is like peak for any woman that is like tall. But when it comes to these shorter women, they want something that's like honestly just, it's like, bro, that's out of your range. Like, why are you trying to, you know what I'm saying? It's just hella weird, bro.
Or tell me like, no, you're so handsome, you're great, I really like you. It's just, I always envision my man to be a little bit, you're 5'2". Like, I saw this one video where they were asking the ladies, they're like, would you prefer a short, handsome guy or an ugly, tall guy? And a good chunk of these women said, give me the ugly, tall guy. What the hell? Imagine a panel of men sat there and were like, I don't want that pretty lady. Give me that ugly shit with the fat ass butt. Y'all wouldn't let us rest. Oh my God, we're more than our bodies.
Facts.
Girl. Now, at the end of the day, I don't really struggle with women, so I don't really have too much of an issue to be angry. But I have had and seen enough experiences to understand why my fellow tiny niggas would be very pissed off at what's going on in a dating world. And I get it. Be angry, little niggas. Be angry.
Man, we had fun.
Yeah, like I said, bro, you know what I'm saying? If I was a short dude, man, if I was like 5'5", bro, I'd be a tier 1 crash out, dog. Wow, bro, the world is literally against you at this point. Now, I'm not advocating for anybody to be a crash out. I'm just saying what I would be. Just knowing myself and shit, dude, I would be a fucking menace, dog. You know what I'm saying? Call it short man syndrome, whatever. Like, honestly, I mean, I would be like a chill person, but like, you have to understand there's so many people that just go out of their way to disrespect short people, like, for no reason. Whether it be men or women, right? Usually it'll be like the average height dudes that try to like pick a bone with a shorter. I'm like, nigga, like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? It's like insecurities, like, I don't know, bro. Shit's hella weird.
Oh, like for real. I'm a wrong.
I'm here every time.
Hey, every time we come out, you looking at tall folk, man. I'm sick of it.
Something new.
What y'all looking at?
Oh, hell no.
Come on, baby. Come on. Let me get on.
I'm 5'6". I did some research on this, and actually, at my height, you have to make $230,000 more than somebody who's 6 feet tall to.
God damn. $230,000 more?
Be equally desirable in the eyes of a woman like you. Just this guy's $5,000 more than 6. I did some research on this, and actually, at my height, you have to make $230,000 more than somebody who's 6 feet tall to be equally desirable in the eyes of a woman like you. Just this guy's 5'6". This guy's 6 feet tall. It's an income $230,000 more to be equal.
One thing I hate about being short is that short dudes be thinking they already got you off rip because y'all both short. Oh, motherfucker approach you eye level, bitch, or an inch taller, talking about some shit. It's looking like we meant to be together because we both fun size. So let's have fun.
You are meant to be together. What the fuck are we talking about? Y'all both like the same size, bruh. What you mean?
Like, bitch. Oh, God.
Oh, this bitch is on fentanyl, bro. This motherfucker's on crack, bro. What the fuck is going on right now?
Face ass, head ass, bitch, relax. I'm not fucking with you. Like, why don't y'all short men pursue taller women? Like,
they do, bro. You think the taller women are not checking for short dudes like that, bro. They're pursuing you because you're their equivalent. You're what should be like, you should be matched up with them, bro. See, it be motherfuckers like this that's trying to go for guys like over 6 foot, bro. Yo, stay in your fucking lane, man. You're not qualified for that ride. And again, I also blame the tall dudes because y'all entertain people like this, right? You reproduce with people like this. You fuck people like this. And you know what I'm saying? When you do that repetitively, obviously, they believe that they are entitled to people taller. Like, they won't look at people that they realistically should be with. You know what I'm saying? It also, man, we got to put some blame on the dudes as well. Like me, for example, I usually go for people that are like 5'6" and taller, right? Being that I'm 6'1". I'll go for people like 5'6", but I ain't gonna lie, man, for a woman's bad enough shit. I ain't gonna lie, man, 5'2", I might crack some shit, bro. I ain't even gonna sit up here and lie.
they be like y'all too, you know? Like me personally, I like to climb trees. I don't like playing in the bush. What the fuck you thought?
Yo, this motherfucker's on some like a mix of fentanyl and heroin or something, bro. Like, what the hell is going on right now?
What the hell is even that?
Smoke alarm, this, that, and the other, yada, yada. Man, being short, I stand a good 5'5". I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, height-wise, 5'4".
Bro, what's up with the smoke alarms, bro? This motherfucker got a smoke alarm in the background too. I think he mentioned it too, but like,
First girl, my height, no issues there at all. The thing is, man, when it comes to talking to women and being short, it don't matter how great of a personality you got. Nothing like that. I'm gonna look matter to you. Just any other, to some extent, give or take how people say they work. You will be having a great conversation with somebody, like a woman and all that kind of stuff. Right. At least in my experience, I can't say speak for all, but you'll be having a great conversation, and the moment you drop that height, they start acting funny. You will get like nowhere. Like we going great. That's all that.
Damn.
The moment that height get dropped, you have a great personality. You got a great personality. I like taller guys. Instantly right there.
If you're a guy and you can't if you don't have any form of empathy, even if you're not short, if you don't have any form of empathy, because like, bro, really think about it. We didn't choose our heights, bro. None of us did. Like, we all just popped up into this world. None of us were like, oh yeah, let me go ahead and, be born into this family and I want to be 6'6". You know what? Scratch that. I actually want to be 6'8", right? 250 pounds of muscle and make me hyper athletic as well. Like, bro, I mean, maybe we did get that choice and we're just consciously not aware or something like that. But as far as I'm concerned, I just spawned into this motherfucker. You know, I just popped in here like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just like that. And all of a sudden, like, now I'm a part of the system and I'm just going about my daily life. I didn't choose none of this. I didn't choose my height. I didn't choose my skin color. I didn't choose my hair texture. I didn't choose my facial structure. I didn't choose my shoe size. None of that, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it's like all these things that we had no choice in. How can you not feel any form of empathy for people who are then being discriminated against and basically X'd out of the dating pool when they didn't have a choice in any of this shit? And it's not even something that they can control. Like you can't just wake up the next day and grow like 6-7 inches. You know what I'm saying? I mean, maybe you can, you know what I'm saying, in other ways. Yeah, I mean, that morning would, right? But like, come on, bro. Like,